Here we have for sale our one owner from new 2018 on a 68 plate, so this is September 2018 on a 68 plate, Ford Transit Custom 290, meaning that this one has got a 2.9 ton gross vehicle weight. This has got the 2 litre TDCi Euro 6 diesel engine with 130 horsepower, and that is mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. This is the long wheelbase limited low roof van. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a limited Transit Custom of this age. Of course, there's a few bits which have been added to this particular example, which we'll also talk you through, and we'll look at the service history, condition, ownership scene, as this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording. Starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. What I mean by that are 2 doors which open in that sort of fashion. The colour of this particular vehicle is deep impact blue. Particularly rare to see a 68 plate vehicle in deep impact blue. This is the very, very last of this shape Transit Custom, and then when they switched over to the previous shape, you couldn't get one in deep impact blue. So it's a very desirable colour, a very rare opportunity on this particular van. Rear spoiler has of course been added to this particular vehicle, and that really just ties in with of course the sporty look, which again we'll talk you through in a little bit. A number of elements come colour coded on the Limited. That includes the door handles, the bumpers, the mirrors, and also the trims down the side of the vehicle, and just really adds to a very premium sort of feel to the vehicle. Front and rear parking sensors, and this one has of course got the tow bar as well, and this one has got 13-pin electrics in there. In terms of condition here at the rear of the vehicle, it is in absolutely fantastic order throughout, to be honest with you. This particular example, have we got any marks which I can show you? If there's anything, I will gladly point it out. Small little mark just there, but all in all, looking very, very clean and tidy. If we open up the rear barn doors, we can then start to have a look at the load area. When you open up the rear barn doors, you'll see this yellow arm. Give that a pull. That allows you then to open the door right out to its full 180-degree position, like so. And this is where you can see that the vehicle is fully ply lined, so brand new ply lining in the back of this vehicle. We do this on 80-90% of vans that come ply lined. And you can see that this has got an optional extra in here, which is the LED load lighting. I just think for the money that it costs to tick that box when you order one of these, I think it's well worth doing, because it just makes a massive difference when the light starts to fail. Full rear door ply lining for maximum protection to your van, because of course the idea of ply lining is to stop any outward dents. If you've got cargo in the back of the vehicle, you don't want it banging against the sides of the inside of your metalwork on the van. Tie down points in the back of here, so you can see there's some there up against the bulkhead. Full factory fitted bulkhead on this van. Of course that can be removed if you want to. They're just bolted in around the outside, and there is a load through hatch just down there, which we'll talk you through in a little while. But as I say, just fantastic order in the back, of course, seeing as I say, it is all brand new in here. And having a good look there at the exposed metalwork areas. Again, these are sort of signs of where a van may have had a hard life. You can see how lovely and clean this particular example is. If we shut the rear barn doors, then we can continue to go around the outside of the vehicle, and again just continuing to have a look at the condition. Just one little mark I've just noticed there, very sort of minor, but just a little mark just up there at the top of the rear door. Moving then down the passenger side then, and looking down here, that is exceptionally clean and straight, it must be said. No ripples or anything like that down the side of this van. It is looking very, very clean and tidy. If there's any marks I can see, I'll gladly point them out to you. This van has got the lovely 18-inch black and polished Wolf-Rayce Assassin alloy wheels. Always very, very popular on vans, and as I say, it just really sets this van off very nicely. And we've got the lovely black sidebars as well. As I mentioned, colour-coded mouldings on the side, colour-coded door handles as well. If we open up the side loading door, we can then start to have a look in the back of the van. And this just gives you another aspect view of this load space in really, really nice condition. If we open up this load through hatch then, so it is just fixed by a magnet, so it stays up there on a magnet, and that allows you then to load right the way through underneath the passenger seats. If we shut the passenger side loading door, we can open up the passenger front door. We can then start to have a look inside the cab. So passenger door card, all in perfect condition there, and we've also then got lovely service history with this particular example. So when all of our vehicles come in, they go through our workshop. This one was coming up to be in due a service, so we fully serviced it with front brake pads and also a replacement of the wiper blades. That's our service sheet, and then you can see here the previous services which have been carried out at 5,900 miles and 11,000 miles, and then ours now at 30,000 miles. So lovely service history all in the service book. Always lovely to see a van which has been well looked after. Looking at the condition of the dashboard then, again, very difficult to fault. There's not a lot wrong with this van, if I'm honest with you. You can turn the passenger airbag off. If I move the sheet out of the way there, you can again just see how clean and tidy the floor in the van is, and we'll have a look at the seats. So one of the pieces of spec that you get on Limited, you do get heated passenger seats, so it's always very, very nice to have that. Condition here, again, difficult to fault. No rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that. It's all in really good order. You can flip these forward for some extra storage there underneath the passenger seat as well. And you've also got a centre work tray, somewhere to store your paperwork, and also a couple of cup holders just there. We'll come on to the spec as a driver in just a second when we go around to that side, but on this side all is well. Small touch in here on the passenger door. Don't know if you can see that just there, but a very small touch in. Mirror caps all looking very good. And then moving around to the front of the vehicle, and this is where I just think the best angle of these vehicles are, this sort of front quarter shot here, where you've got that lovely front splitter which has been added for that very sporty look. The lovely Wolf-Rayce alloy wheels, the sidebars, I just think it looks absolutely fantastic. Around the front of the vehicle then, as standard, you get front fog lights, front parking sensors, and as I say, this is a brand new splitter here which has been added to the vehicle, looking very, very clean and tidy indeed. We'll have a look at the bonnet for any stone chips, and I say that is looking very clean and tidy here. We're sort of coming into the gold now here in terms of light, so it really does show all the lovely contours of the van. As you can see here, the wheel arches and that lovely line down the side of the vehicle there, looking very clean and tidy. And as I say, on this nice long panel here on the side, just looking in the reflections there for any little dents or marks or anything like that. It's looking in really good order. Is that a tiny mark just there? No, that's a bit of polish. If we open up the driver's door then, we can start to have a look inside here. So lovely condition of the step, the floor as well. There's no excessive wear there to the floor. Electric windows, electric folding mirrors. That's how you operate those using this switch just there. You have auto-activated lights and auto-activated wipers. You can see that we have got two full remote keys with the vehicle. Adjustability to the driver's seat, so you've got height adjustability here, and this is adjustability of the front of the seat, and then you've also got an adjustable driver's armrest. Lovely condition to the driver's seat, again, no excessive wear, rips, tears, cigarette burns. Doesn't smell like a smoker's vehicle or a pet has been in this vehicle. It smells all very nice in here. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel, got your menu controls here on the left hand side and your volume controls on the right just then. You can also answer and hang up the phone. Cruise control on this van you get as standard on a Limited, and the mileage is there, 30,313 miles, so lovely mileage on this particular example. Bit of storage up on top of the dashboard there, so you've got a USB AUX and a 12 volt socket, and we've also got, as I mentioned at the very start of the video, 6-speed manual gearbox. Pretty much all customs have on this leather steering, on the leather gear knob, bit of wear there to the leather. It's very, very common. We see that on pretty much all of them. Heated windscreen as well, that's the actual elements in the screen. Air conditioning comes as standard on the Limited, another 12 volt socket just there as well. And then looking at the screen in the middle, you can see that you have got DAB radio on there. You can see the little DAB icon on the left hand side, and of course you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well. When you put the vehicle into reverse, you see you've got your parking sensor display there as well. So just to summarize, this vehicle, absolutely stunning condition, it must be said, throughout, inside and out, if I'm honest. It's a one owner from new, September 2018, on a 68 plate Ford Transit Custom. It's 290, so 2.9 ton gross vehicle weight. It's got the 2 litre TDCi 130 brake horsepower engine in the Limited spec, with the front spoiler, lovely brand new wheels and tyres, the Wolf-Rayce Assassin gloss black and polished wheels. Sidebars in the black as well, and also the rear spoiler, all in fantastic order, as I say, throughout the van. Brand new ply lining in the back with LED load lighting, and we have got that lovely service history as well, 30,000 miles from new. If you would like to inquire on this particular vehicle, then please head over to our website, which is listed there, bridgenvans.co.uk. If you aren't already on there, this is where you'll find the full advert for the vehicle. That includes the price, of course, and all of the photography for this vehicle. We'll welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. Of course, they are on our website as well. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange, and we do offer a nationwide delivery service as well. So by all means, get in contact if there's anything that you would like to discuss with us or inquire to buy this van. Thank you very much for watching.